I've probably been working in Blackpool for about 20 years now, and kind of since then Blackpool kind of declined slightly. The community is kind of slowly started to unravel, and that's when the problems really start. One of the kind of key things is people don't have anyone to connect to, and especially if you're a lone parent, if you're a dad, and it's just you looking after your child and there's no one else that you can connect to, it can be quite really lonely. And my role is to develop community projects where the dads will get involved and then hopefully meet other dads as well and kind of break that isolation so that they'll be able to speak to each other and kind of share the problems and just kind of, you know, develop some kind of social connections as well, which is really important to kind of make sure that the dads have each other and support each other. So at the end of the day, dads are really, really important, and it's about making sure that they give their kids a better start in life, and that's what my job is to do, is to work with the dads to do that.
I've got the 2 children with me today. Since giving up work to take on the younger children, I was very isolated and alone, and I didn't have anybody that I could just pop round and speak to.
I'm a single dad of 3 kids. I had to go through courts to try and get custody because my children were in foster care for 10 months.
It's not easy being a dad at the end of the day, and it's really important that we get dads to come together and try and help each other out, and this place here is just a brilliant environment to do that. People are welcomed with open arms, and you know, we can just sit down, bring the kids play with the other kids, and the dads start to talk, and first of all it's just a bit of banter and just to kind of how you're doing, and then the more people feel comfortable with each other, the more they kind of open up as well, and that kind of connectedness happens. And you know, once they've kind of done that and put the world to rights, for want of a better word, you know, they come out and they feel re-energised and they feel that they can, you know, take on another day really.
I've been coming to Better Starts organisation for, I think it's 4 weeks now, maybe 5, and I found it really useful. It's been giving me a chance to build relationships and a support network with like-minded people in a similar situation to myself. We have a good banter as well. It's nice to be with a group of men and have a good laugh. It's something that I've massively missed. I've found it a real benefit.
It's really important for the children to have a father figure in their life, and if it weren't for Better Start, I wouldn't be able to progress as a father probably sometimes. It's encouraged me to learn more and parent better and help me to understand my children better.
We're getting the dads to get involved and getting them to design the programme as well, because if you're getting the community involved, we can say, look guys, we've got this great programme and this is what we should be doing, but unless the dads actually want to do that kind of thing, then you know, it's not really going to work.
One of the things that dads always tell us is we generally don't go to libraries. It's not really the type of thing that we would access. So we've spent quite a bit of time with our dads looking at what would make a library a space that you would come into. And so what we've got here is a new reading zone that's been built by dads. It's not a traditional library, but our dads wanted something different, so they helped us create this space. They've built the bookcase there that allows us to display books so that they're head on and everybody can be engaged in the title. We've also got some reading chairs there that have been built by our dads as well. So the dads have been building them and giving them back to libraries and children's centres.
This is the first project that I was involved in. We've done other chairs as well, but I'd say this is the best one. I think this is I've always said this is the best one. That's the throne chair. Prince William sat on that, you know.
This is the story of a very lazy ladybird. She liked to sleep all day.
This is an amazing space. It's been created by dads, it's been used by dads, and it's creating a whole buzz in libraries that just means that for us, our families are reading from the very earliest opportunity that they can. So one of the programmes that we fund is FRED, which is Fathers Read Every Day, and that's a programme that we've brought from the Fatherhood Institute and brought it to Blackpool, and that's really just so that we can give dads dedicated support around their reading to their children. The harsh reality of the circumstances for children is that if children go to school and they're not literate, they are more likely to face unemployment as an adult. What we're doing here is trying to combat that and offset some of those difficulties by making sure that we can give dads the very earliest opportunity to engage with their children's learning.
When you're a dad, it's really easy to focus on the negatives. You know, it's really about picking up on the dad's strengths and what they can actually do instead of what they can't do. So at the end of the day, it's about a better start for kids. So if you build better dads, then you build better kids. If you build better kids, you build a better future. And if you build a better future, you build a better Blackpool.